Embarking on a journey through faith, prophecy, and mystery, believers anticipate the extraordinary, the rapture, where followers ascend to meet Jesus. Biblical prophecies spotlight Israel, weaving a tale of conflicts, peace treaties, and the contentious quest for the Third Temple. Unearthed secrets beneath a mosque challenge history, while red heifers and ancient water ceremonies hint at a future temple. Amidst it all, mysterious trumpet sounds echo, sparking speculation and drawing parallels to the dramatic narratives of old. The building of the Third Temple encounters big problems because of arguments about where it should be put, mainly because of issues in the world involving different countries. The Temple Mount is a place super important to both Jews and Muslims for religious reasons, and this has been causing fights and disagreements for a really long time. Sorting out this matter needs careful discussions and finding ways to make everyone happy, which is not easy. The Temple Mount is like a special spot where both Jewish and Muslim beliefs meet, but has become a place of conflict. Fixing this problem requires a lot of talking and finding solutions that make everyone feel respected and valued. It's like trying to find a middle ground where everyone's feelings and beliefs are considered. Imagine if you and your friend both really wanted to play with the same toy. That's a bit like what's happening here, but with countries and their beliefs. Resolving this issue is like trying to figure out a fair way for both of you to enjoy the toy without fighting. It's a bit tricky because people have strong feelings about their beliefs, so finding a solution that makes everyone comfortable is like putting together a big puzzle. Diplomacy, which means talking and understanding each other, is key to making progress and creating a peaceful solution for everyone involved. Some really important discoveries were made under a mosque on the Temple Mount not long ago, and it's making the whole discussion about the Third Temple even more complicated. People found an old Jewish ritual bath, and this is a big deal because it goes against the idea that there was never an ancient Jewish temple in that spot. It's like finding a hidden treasure that changes what everyone thought was true. This discovery is like a surprise twist in a story. It's making everyone stop and think about the stories we've been told about the past. The fact that there's evidence of a Jewish ritual bath challenges what people believed, and now they need to reconsider things. It's like when you learn something new, and it makes you look at everything differently. This finding is like a clue in a mystery, and it's telling us that there might be more to the story than we knew. It's making us question the history we thought we understood. It's also a reminder that when we talk about rebuilding the Third Temple, we need to be really careful and think about what the evidence is telling us. Like detectives trying to solve a case, we have to piece together all the clues. In this case, archaeological evidence, to understand the truth. So this discovery is like a wake-up call, telling us to pay close attention to what the ground is revealing and to consider how it might change our understanding of the past and our plans for the future. People are getting really interested in Israel because of some special red heifers, and it's all connected to the Third Temple. These heifers, which are a kind of cow, have become a big deal because they are super important for special cleansing rituals. These rituals are like spiritual showers that need to happen before certain ceremonies inside the temple. The red heifers are like special guests because they have a specific role in making everything ready for important events. It's a bit like having a key player in a sports team. Without them, things might not work as smoothly. In this case, the heifers are key to getting everything set up for the ceremonies in the Third Temple. People are really excited about these red heifers because they believe their arrival is a sign that the Third Temple is about to be built. It's like a signal or a clue telling them that the time is getting closer. It's a bit like when you see the first signs of spring, and you know that warmer days are on the way. In this case, the red heifers are like a hopeful sign for those who are waiting for the Third Temple to become a reality. Understanding why these heifers are so special gives us a peek into the meaning behind the rituals in the temple. It's like learning the significance of certain traditions or customs in your family. They have a special meaning that connects everyone. In this case, the red heifers are like a symbol of something important, and their role is a key part of the story about the Third Temple. In Israel, something exciting has been happening lately. Priests are redoing old water ceremonies, and it's making people really hopeful about building the Third Temple. These ceremonies are like special shows that bring back ancient traditions and remind everyone of the religious rituals that used to happen in the temple a long time ago. Imagine if your family had a special recipe that was passed down from your grandparents. These water ceremonies are a bit like that. They're like following a special recipe that's been around for ages. It's a way of keeping a strong connection to the past. Like how you might wear a family heirloom to feel close to your ancestors. The priests doing these ceremonies are like actors bringing an old play to life. They're taking on a role to show everyone what used to be done in the temple. It's a bit like watching a movie about history. But in this case, the actors are also feeling a strong desire for something important to happen. Participating in these ceremonies is like telling a story with actions instead of words. The priests are doing these things to express their deep wish for the third temple to be built. It's like they're saying, "We really want this special place from our history to come back." It's a way of showing that they're ready and eager for the promises written in the Bible about the third temple to come true. So these ceremonies are not just performances. They're like a heartfelt expression of hope and anticipation for something big in the future. Something quite intriguing is happening in Israel. There are mysterious sounds that are like trumpets, and people are really curious about them. It's making folks think about stories in the Bible where trumpets played a big role in signaling important moments. Even though there could be scientific reasons for these sounds, they're making everyone remember how closely connected religious beliefs are to the excitement about things that were foretold. Imagine if you heard a noise outside that you couldn't explain. That's a bit like what's happening with these trumpet-like sounds in Israel. Some people might say it's just the wind or other natural stuff, but others think it might be something more special. It's like a mystery that makes people wonder and talk about what could be going on. In stories from the Bible, trumpets were often used to announce really big events, like the start of something important. It's like a grand announcement saying, "Pay attention, something significant is about to happen." So when people in Israel hear these mysterious trumpet sounds, it's like a reminder of those ancient stories, and it gets them thinking about what might be on the horizon. Even though there might be scientific explanations for these sounds, they still create a connection between what's happening in the world and what's written in religious texts. It's like a blend of the known and the unknown, where people's beliefs and expectations are intertwined with the everyday sounds around them. So these mysterious trumpet-like sounds are not just a puzzle to be solved. They're a gentle nudge, reminding everyone of the strong link between their faith and the anticipation of events that were talked about long ago. In the tapestry of faith and prophecy, the future remains shrouded in anticipation. From the envisioned rapture to the intricate prophecies entwining Israel's destiny, the quest for the third temple navigates through challenges, discoveries, and echoes of ancient rituals. As speculation lingers in the air with the haunting trumpet sounds, the journey towards a prophesied future continues, leaving believers and seekers alike poised on the precipice of mystery, awaiting the unfolding of divine narratives.